Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the pre-week analysis. Before I jump into it, let me give a quick disclaimer as always. This is not financial advice. Anything that I share during this analysis is for educational purposes only. I repeat, this is not financial advice. Anything that I share during this analysis is for educational purposes only. Cool beans, cool beans. Let's jump into it. So, as you may or may not already know, tomorrow is a bank holiday for U.S. markets. So, any U.S. based pairs, as far as Forex goes, I don't expect a lot of movement out of those pairs. Um, we will see what those markets is looking like on Monday. I'm sorry, on Tuesday. But my overall outlook for this week is I would still like to see the dollar push up through this volume imbalance and to run this weekly buy side liquidity that we have up here, right? I would still like to see price deliver up to that weekly buy side liquidity, right? I want to see us run that and possibly run up into this weekly imbalance that we have here, volume imbalance that we have here, right? Um, but I want to see us run up into those levels and push to the downside. Now we may see the dollar run the monthly buy side liquidity before we continue lower. We'll just have to see how price reacts to this weekly buy side liquidity and if we can even get up to this weekly volume imbalance that we have, right? Let me make sure that is a weekly volume imbalance. Yeah, right. It was a weekly volume imbalance. It's an inverse weekly volume imbalance now. And if we go back down to the daily time frame, it's right on the inside of this daily fair value gap that we see here between this candle's high and this candle's low. So, yeah, we could see price deliver up to that level, but um, I at least want to see price um or run that weekly buy side liquidity, right? So overall, I'm expecting the dollar to continue lower, but I want to see us run higher before we go lower. And being that we consolidated for most of last week, we didn't really get a lot of price movement at all last week. I think that we could get the move that I wanted to see last week, right? To start out the previous week. Remember, I said I wanted to see us run up through those levels. We didn't get a lot of movement, so I think this week we may get that movement. Um, and that'll set us up to see the dollar expand lower to the sales. So with that being said, let's look at our currency pairs. Looking at EU, I would like to see us run lower for EU and continue higher. So I would like to see us run this weekly buy side liquidity and down into this daily fair value gap that you see right here and continue higher. Um, Same thing with pound. I would like to see us run lower into this weekly discount PD array levels here and continue higher. And with NZD USD, I would like to see us run down to run this weekly sell side liquidity, right? And continue to run higher. Now, if we break below this monthly PD array level. This monthly PD array level here, and we break aggressively below it and close below it, then I will expect NZD USD to come back down and run um this monthly sell side liquidity that we have right here from December the 13th. Cool beans, cool beans. Moving on to futures. I want to see futures continue higher to run the monthly and weekly buy side liquidities, right? But I would like to see us go lower first, coming down to these weekly discount array levels, and then continuing higher. And same thing with NQ. I want to see us run higher to run that monthly buy side liquidity. But I would like to see us pull back down to the weekly discount arrays first. So let's see how the analysis plays out this week. Like I said, we didn't get a lot of movement in the market last week. We still was able to go out and pick out some trades, right? Or should have been, on the intraday time frame or the scalping time frames. I'll show you some examples of some trades that I took, my entries and exits. So um, we all study. Basically, everybody that follows me and watch my YouTube channel study the same concepts, smart money concepts, ICT concepts. So we're all looking for basically some of the same PD arrays when we're out there in the market streets. So with that being said, that will conclude the beginning of the week. I'm sorry, the pre-week analysis. As always, if you're getting any value from these analysis, these reviews, feel free to like, share, and most of all, subscribe to the YouTube channel. It really helps out a lot. If you're interested in joining the private Telegram group, visit precisionpipsllc.com and subscribe for the silver package. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate each and every one of you coming out tonight, tuning in, getting this knowledge and empowering yourselves. Let your family and friends know you love them while they're still here, please. And as always, peace and love, everybody. You know